Yeah, I also would like to start by saying thank you so much to everybody for coming. It's so nice for us to just be able to enjoy this day with all the people that we love. So thank you so much for coming. It's been such a pleasure to see people that we've not seen for a while as well, family, friends. So thank you all so much for coming. I'm going to start by saying a few thank yous to people that have just served us really well during this kind of wedding planning stage. So I'm just going to say some thank yous. So first I want to say thank you so much to the girls that did the flowers, Deborah and Rachel and Hannah, things like these, and flowers at the wedding, bouquets, that kind of thing. Did a great job, so thank you to you. Thank you very much to the worship band, Nathan, Louise, Holly and Phil, amazing, the church, really good job. Lots of positive comments as well, so well done. Also to those that read readings, Katie and Simon, thank you very much. And Toby's not here, but a really good preach this afternoon, so thank you to him. And obviously to Reverend Dean, who also isn't here. Also say thank you to Lydia before she's been performed, but later we have the treat of Lydia Messling. Is she in the room? She is very, very talented, and we are very excited that she's going to perform for us later, straight after the speech, I think. So yeah, thank you so much, Lydia. And thank you to Sam and Vicky for happy stuff. At the last minute as well, thank you. And yeah, the main thing we wanted to really thank was Debbie, again, such a good job kind of organising stuff for us. I think we did have some flowers for us somewhere. Say massive thanks.
Oh,
Sam wasn't ready for his cue. Well, now we're just going to have to stand here awkwardly, aren't we, and wait. Debbie's not even in the room anyway, so we'll get into it later. Listening to my wife already. She'd give me good advice. Where are we? So apparently I actually only got halfway down my thank you list. There's still more people to thank. Also photos, Paul and Luke, thank you so much for doing that. The cake, Hannah, really lovely cake and really beautifully done, so thank you for making that. Yeah, I think that's all my thank yous for now. Oh no. I'm doing all in the wrong order, so I've just got myself confused. I was going to say thank you to Paul and Jude and Phil and Emma for praying for us as well. That was really special, so thank you. Also want to take this opportunity to just kind of think about a couple of absentees. Firstly, my granny, who unfortunately couldn't make it in a particularly good way, so it's a shame that she can't be here. And then also my grandpa, who recently passed away. It's sad that he can't be here to enjoy such a special moment, but I'm sure he's here. Wow. This happy family here is amazing, and I'm sure they think we love it. So, yeah. I just want to say, bridesmaids, where are they? Who's away, bridesmaids? They're all looking very lovely. And I want to thank you all very much. It's been a really great support to Rachel. Yeah, being with us this morning and all that kind of thing. So it's really lovely to have you as bridesmaids. And particularly, I wanted to say to Hannah, I know Rachel really looks up to you, and so yeah, it's just really great that you could be her maid of honour, and that's really special, so thank you. And to my ushers and my best man, Josh, my best man, thank you very much, Josh. He's going to do a speech in a minute, and he's absolutely bricking it, so be patient with him, and laugh at his jokes. Even if they're not funny, just laugh, just to make him feel good. And then my ushers are Dan and Lee, and Ben and Nathan and Phil and Chris. Chris, you've just made it. He missed all the ushers' photos at the church because he missed his train. Well done, Chris. But you made it in the end, so good one. Take this opportunity to say thank you so much to my new parents-in-law. Thank you so much for the generosity in the wedding, and thank you so much for welcoming me into the family. The most amazing parents-in-law that I could have hoped for. I've said this before, but I mean, the stereotypical thing is that you're meant to kind of not be so keen on your parents-in-law, aren't you? So you're meant to be like a bit of a burden to go and see them. But actually, I love coming out to Elsham to see you guys. I love spending time with you. I love the fact that we got to know each other kind of a lot better over the last year or so. And I'm so glad that I get to be a part of the corporate family. Yeah, so proud to be welcoming you to the family. So thank you so much. And yeah, likewise to the other Crawfords, to well, Simon and Hannah are partners, but also Sam and Hannah, you as well have been so great at welcoming into the family. Considering that you've all known each other quite a long time, and I'm quite new, I guess it could have been the case that kind of you already had your kind of closed knit group, but you've been so welcoming to me, and I just love hanging out with you guys. So I'm so glad that I get a lifetime of family reunions with you guys. So thank you so much. And also, probably the most freaky thing about today is I actually become an uncle to three lovely girls. So I feel like I'm probably old enough to be a husband, but to be an uncle, that seems like the next step. But your girls are so lovely, and I'm so proud to be an uncle now. So. My siblings, I'll talk about you for a bit. It's been such a privilege to grow up with you guys, to Josh and Rachel and Hannah are bridesmaids. Yeah, it's such a privilege to grow up with you guys. I've loved it. Yeah, definitely having three siblings is amazing. It's never a dull moment in the house. Always things going on. It's been a while since we've all been together, but just the last couple of days, just reminiscing on all the funny things that we've done over our lives. Every one of us has our silly moments which we've been able to reminisce on. I wish I had time to embarrass them all. Josh would probably be embarrassing me, so I probably should. I'll let you off this time, Josh. But yeah, it's been so amazing to grow up with you, and I love you guys. So thanks so much for being here. It's so special for you to be bridesmaids and bridals tonight, so thank you. And Mum and Dad? What can I say? Dad's terrified because Dad's going to come up with this, oh, I'm a bad dad, I'm not very good at being a dad. But he is telling quite often that he's an amazing dad, and I'm so grateful to have him as a dad. He's not going to believe you when I tell him that. I wouldn't be the man I would be today if it wasn't for Dad, the way that he's raised me, and always so quick to say how proud he is of me, which is such a vital thing for a son to hear. They need to hear that from their dad. You've been so good at telling me that, so thank you so much for that. I've always felt appreciated and valued by you. I've always felt like there isn't that kind of striving that I need to kind of live up to. I've always felt like you've loved me and accepted me for who I am, so thank you so much for that. And the same for you, Mum. You've always loved me so well. Yeah, couldn't have asked for a better mum. So I love you guys as well. So thank you so much, and thank you for your generosity in stuff, yeah, wedding stuff as well. So it's been amazing to have this time just to be together as family and friends, and it's been amazing. It's your turn. Firstly, she looks so beautiful. Incredible dress. You just look incredible. I almost cried when you walked in the church. I was blown away by how beautiful you looked. So beautiful. So, I was going to sort of say how we met. John kind of took a bit of my thunder, but that's fine. I can fill in the blanks. So the first time we actually spoke to each other was at Rachel's first Christian Union meeting. I was leading the worship, and she came up. I was wearing a Y1 t-shirt, even though I hadn't really done anything with Y1. I'd loosely done something. They're an organisation, a Christian organisation that I'd loosely done something with. I bought a t-shirt, so I thought it was cool. And Rachel had spent a year and a half working with them in New Zealand, so she came running over going, "You have a Y1 t-shirt, tell me all your Y1 stories." And I was like, "Yeah, I don't really have any Y1 stories." And that was kind of glazed over, that's it, sort of walked away, I'm not interested. The next time we actually spoke was, I'd been in the library like all night revising for an exam. I was pretty out of it, pretty brain dead. I was not in the mood to talk and not really able to talk. And I saw Rachel and Katie in the library, and they were trying to just talk to me, just say hi. We knew each other from CU, so just say hi. I just could not find the words to even respond. I couldn't think of anything to say. My brain was just not computing. So they were like, hi, and I was just like, I feel like there's something I meant to say in response to that, but I've been revising all night and I can't think of it. And Rachel later told me that that was probably one of the most awkward conversations she'd ever had in anyone. So it was a good start. But then as John said, we kind of got forced together. We were put on leadership in the Christian Union. I was president and she was vice president, and that meant spending a lot of time together. So we'd normally meet at least an hour every week, just the two of us, just to kind of make sure everything in the CU was going well, and we could feed that back to the rest of the committee. And they started off just normal business, 1 hour, boom, everything done. But sort of by the end of our year, they were, well, unproductive, to say the least. There was one time when 3 hours into our meeting, all we'd written was pray at the top of our agenda. Yeah, we just realised that we just had so much fun together. Those meetings, I just used to enjoy them just for the fact that I could hang out with Rachel and just had so much fun. We used to play a game where we'd kind of stare out the window on campus, and so those that know Rachel, she's the kind of girl that just people like her. She knows people. She's happy to just go up to talk to people, and so she knows pretty much everyone. We used to play this game where if you saw someone you knew, you got a point, and if you could make them wave at you, you got 2 points. And if you could make somebody that you didn't know wave at you, you got 3 points. And she always hammered me. Nowhere near her. So yeah, as John said, there were a few reasons why nothing could happen at the time. So I knew pretty quickly after we started working together that I quite liked her, but I had to bide my time. A long year of waiting, and then yeah, just at the right time. It was the right time as well. It was perfect timing. Mainly because Rachel just decided she liked me, and she hadn't realised that up until then. So yeah, I enticed her here actually. As Sean already mentioned, I said, oh, we haven't had been to meet up, old time's sake, when we were on committee together. Let's go to the Sainsbury's Centre. I think we actually sat just here, didn't we? We just sat and had a coffee, and I was planning to tell her that I liked her, but it was just so quiet. There were just lots of people revising and nobody talking, and I was like, I'm pretty sure she's going to turn me down, and I don't want everyone else in here to know that she's just turned me down. So I kind of bottled it at that point, and then we walked outside, and I was like, I'm going to do it now, I'm going to do it now. No, I didn't do it. And then I think we saw Katie and Ali, and they were chatting to Rachel for ages. And I was like, come on, move along, I'm about to ask her out. They just weren't getting the hint. And I was just sat there like, great, I'm just gonna wait, I'll wait. But I knew that was probably gonna be my last chance to say it as soon as they left, so as soon as I said it. And Rachel had already decided that she liked me, and she was gonna say yes, but she kept me waiting just to wind me up. So I had to ask her again, do you want to go out with me? And she said yes, which was lovely. And we went on our first date the next day. And yeah, from there, very quickly realised that I just fell in love with her. I just knew that she was the person I wanted to spend the rest of my life with. And I guess it wasn't particularly a long time. Some people might think it was quite quick, but I knew really quickly that I wanted to marry her. And so, in Southwold Beach, which is Rachel's favourite beach, I knelt down on one knee and knelt on a lettuce, and a bag of lettuce for a pot. And I asked her if she would marry me. And she went for a walk on the beach and left me hanging again. It wasn't to wind me up that time, it was to genuinely decide if she wanted to marry me. But she came back, said yes, a few things that I love about you. The first thing that I love about you is your eyes. They're the most beautiful eyes I've ever seen. And before I liked you, I could see that you have the most beautiful eyes. Just have a look at her eyes. They're so beautiful. If you get a chance. That's going to be a bit weird, I don't think. Your eyes. They're the most beautiful eyes I've ever seen. And as I've said, like, Rachel is so likeable, she's so friendly. She just, like, people just gravitate to her. She can meet somebody for the first time and they're already best friends. She's that kind of person. She just has so much love for people, any kind of person. And that's why she has so many friends, that's why she won that game so often. She's just that kind of person that just loves people. And yeah, we just have so much fun together. It's just those committee meetings, and even outside of those, we just have a laugh together, and we still do. We just have a lot of fun. Rachel's a lot of fun. I also just love how much you love God. It's a really big deal. Just the fact that you're so in love with God. It's so inspiring to me. I feel like I learn more about God just through hanging out with you, spending time with you. Just your understanding of God's grace for us is something that I'm so envious of. I wish I kind of knew God in that way, and I'm so glad that I get to kind of spend the rest of my life learning about God through you and the way that you treat me and the way that you treat other people. So, yeah, so excited for that. Yeah, in general, it's just such a privilege that I get to be the one, as we mentioned in church today, that I'm the one that gets to try and love you as Christ loves the church in that kind of way, that way that helps you thrive in all that you do. And I really hope that I do it justice, and I know that I can only do that with God, and I'm so grateful that He gives me the strength to do that. But it's such a privilege that I get to be the one that does that for you, and I get to be your teammate in life, that we're just going to do life together. Hopefully one day have kids together, and all of these things, just we get to do it together. Yeah, just in general, I'm just so excited to spend the rest of my life with you, and I love you so much, and I'm so excited to be married to you. So now would probably be a good time to toast the beautiful Mrs. Jones. So let's stand.